3D Hobby Shop. Fly the best. 3DHobbyShop.com.
Hey guys, welcome to another 3D clinic session with Bonedoc and my lovely wife In. So, let's do a quick pre-flight routine here. Up, down, left, right, excellent. And let's power up. Today, let's learn about the rolling harrier. This is definitely one of the most advanced 3D maneuvers because it requires constant stick input. It's not really one that you can sleep on, and it's one where if your timing is off or if you're sleepy and tired like I often am, you could easily botch this one. So I'll fly this one a little bit high, especially since there are only 3 AJ slicks in the world until the shipment comes. Alright. Gain some altitude here. And, gotta always do that. Love that. Okay. First of all, you need to pick a direction to roll. As for me, when I was very early on in my 3D learning curve, Joe McBride did a clinic, well, or actually they call it 3D University with Flying Circus on the rolling harrier, and he rolls to the left. So because of that, now I roll to the left. For example, Scott Stoops rolled to the left, but Mark Leesburg, Andrew Jeske, they roll to the right. I could kind of pull it off, but it's not nearly what it is if I can roll to the left. So then when you're first learning, how the heck do I get it going? First of all, if you want to cheat, you can just think about just putting the input with rudder and elevator like that. Your airplane's going to barrel or roll some, but you'll get some semblance of a rolling harrier. If you want to kind of learn it right the first time, learn it with the appropriate rudder. So up elevator, followed by right rudder, followed by down elevator, and then left rudder. Okay, so let's try that. There. When you're first learning also, the most important thing is timing. Many people, what happens is if your timing is off, then you're going to start to dip. And the natural sequence of things is that when you are rolling to the left, you want to make a right circle. Okay, there you go. Why is that? Because naturally that's where the airplane wants to go. Either up or either a circle to the right, which is an inside circle in this case, or up. You can roll the other way, and some talented individual like Ariel Fundan, he can do it. But if you're not quick on your stick, your airplane will start to dip like that. When you're first learning, start with a bump up, followed by roll, 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 stop. Okay, just do that for a little bit. So again, bump, roll, 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 stop, and level out. Just get the feel for the appropriate input. Bump, roll, 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 stop. Once you're more proficient with that, you start rolling, rolling, rolling. Try to see how long you can go before you start doing. See, that's the danger right there. When you're a little slow on the stick, the airplane you'll notice it because instead of circling, turning to the right, it'll start going straight and then eventually turning to the left. And so when that happens, like that, then stop, because unless you quickly get back on the timing, you're going to lose it. The model's going to sink. Now, once you get a little bit better, you can start moving the stick faster and compensate for that. Well, let me show you one more time. So I'm rolling, but I'm a little lazy there. Pick it up again. There. You're learning also, sometimes it might help to decrease the rate here. Your elevator rate, aileron rate. Right now, I'm actually doing a rolling harrier on low rates on the aileron, which I almost never do. Notice how much easier it is to find the correct input. And what you want to think about to keep the airplane level is to time your elevator stick. At least that's how I learn it. To elevator stick, that it's right, the max deflection on the elevator. For example, for the up elevator, the max deflection is when the canopy up, see, up, 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 up. Whereas, of course, that's one way you can learn about it. And I think once you figure out the timing, it quickly becomes much more of a natural thing for you. The other thing that's very important also is gas, throttle control. What you'll notice sometimes is that when you don't put enough throttle, the nose will start to drop. What happens is when the nose drops, the airplane's going to roll faster. Okay, and then as it rolls faster, your timing is going to get screwed up, which means the airplane is going to roll even more, going to drop the nose even more, and bring you into the danger zone. So when you notice the nose starts to drop, give it a bumper throttle. And some people actually modulate or do their rolling harrier that way. If you ever fly with Ben, that's how he keeps his nose up. For me, I just tend to learn the appropriate timing. See, I'm decreasing the notice how fast it starts to roll even more now. Okay. Try that again. I'm lowering the throttle so I can bring the airplane closer to the ground without actually hitting the ground. One thing also, that as you start to get better, and you can almost do a full rolling harrier circle, but you are just missing the last portion of the circle, you'll know that the scariest part of this maneuver is when the airplane's facing toward you like that. Right now. Okay, what you do is, of course, if you're scared, just go ahead and bail out. But if you've been doing it for a while, then at some point you just have to say, I have to trust my timing, and just fight the fear. Trust your timing. There you go, see? Okay, I think I'm running out of juice here, so let's land. So that's it, folks. I'll try to post a little more advanced discussion on the next installment.